Namaste student, I am Dr. Manu Singh from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women University Jaipur, and in this session I will be dealing with the subject Public International Law, and under this particular subject today I will be dealing with sources of international law. As in my earlier video I have also discussed several sources of international law, and only last sources left, that is juristic work. But before moving ahead towards the juristic work, first of all we will be going through other sources of international law, and the first and foremost source is covenant or treaties, or we can say convention. So it is the first important source of international law. Convention and treaty is the first and important source of international law. So treaty can be divided into two parts. There is a lawmaking treaty and treaties of contract. So lawmaking treaties are those treaties which are entered into by a large number of states. These are direct source of international law, and these are binding lawmaking treaties. Maybe these treaties are binding on the contracting parties, who are entering into the contract. Second is the treaty, contract treaty. So these are the treaty which are entered into two or more states, and the provision of such treaties are binding only the parties of the treaty who have entered into the contract on the specific term. So these are not binding on every parties. Second source is custom. So custom is the older and original source of international law. It is such a second and important source of international law. International law custom may mean a kind of qualified practice by existing or corresponding legal obligation to act according to the practice. So hence by the existence of corresponding rule of international law. So there is a third source is the general principle of law. So there is another source of international law, that there is a general principle of law and are based on moral principle and law of nature. It has a relation with the state practice and the statute of International Court of Justice. So this is the third one. And next is the judicial decisions. So according to Article 38, the Statute of International Court of Justice, judicial decisions are the subsidiary source of international law, and they are not automatic source of law. Judicial decisions by International Court of Justice and Permanent Court of Justice and International Arbitral Tribunal, Principal Court and all. So under this particular section, or we can say article, these sources have been classified. And next is juristic work, which I'll be discussing today in a more elaborate way. So it is referred and relied by the International Court of Justice, which author is quoted in which decisions. So the opinion of juristic, we can say jurists are also regarded as a international law, but they are subsidiary means of determination of rule of international law. While deciding the case, if the court does not find any treaty or judicial decision or legislative act, any established custom, the court may take help opinion of juristic or we can say jurist or subsidiary means for the determination rules of international law. So all the juristic works are not dependent source of law. Sometimes juristic opinion lead to formation of international law. So it can throw light on the rule of international law, and their writing makes it easier frame a particular rule. So the value of juristic writing carries more weightage, particularly in those fields of international law where treaty and custom rules are not exist. So in this video, dear students, I have just sum up about the sources of international law, and in this thing I have discussed about treaties and some conventions, then custom, then judicial decision, and then juristic work. So in the absence of all these sources, the last sources which I have discussed, juristic work, it comes judge's opinion, juristic opinion, definitely considered as a source where we are not getting or finding any other source. So if are in an absence of above mentioned 3 or 4 sources, if they are not working, so International Court of Justice follow or take help always with this particular source which I have mentioned, juristic work. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you.